Hello and welcome to the Main Cave. Now sometimes I use stuff on my desk that I use daily for no other reason than just because I like using it. This is one such product. It's the Fosi Audio Wireless Volume Control Knob, the VOL20, and it does its job very well while simultaneously feeling and looking the business. So if you're new here, we make regular videos on technology for gaming for your smart home, so please do consider subscribing as we may make a video to make your life easier and I won't want you to miss out. So do hit subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Right, the VOL20 is a knob, and for fear of YouTube censoring this video, I probably do need to bleep out the word knob every so often, especially using the word in this country. So the Fosi Audio Volume knob does exactly what it says on the tin. It controls your volume whilst sat looking pretty on your desk. But there is more to it than that, however. So you can currently back this project, or depending on when you're watching, you can buy it today for around £20. And for that, you get the knob and a charging USB cable. I will leave all the links down in the description of the latest place that you can get one. When you pull it out, it feels incredible. The CNC full zinc alloy is cool to touch. It's 6.5 centimeters in diameter and 3 centimeters high. It has two parts, the bottom base and the turning top part. On the back is the USB charging port and charging LED, and next to that is the orange light mode, of which I'll demo later. Then further round is the function button, which again I'll talk about in a bit. On the bottom of the knob is an on-off switch and an almost circular rubber foot to keep it on the desk. So to charge it up, you plug in the USB and the LED next to it shines green, and it will go out once it's fully charged. Then once charged, you'll have enough juice to last you a whopping 500 hours, but that is with the RGB off. Then if you go down with the RGB on, that cuts it right down to about 15 hours. Now you have two ways to connect this. You have it Bluetooth or wired, but for a device like this, it has to be wireless, doesn't it? It just looks right that way. So to connect it, turn it on and the light strip flashes blue. Now onto your Mac or your Windows PC and into the Bluetooth settings, and here search for VOL20. Connect, and within a few seconds you're done. How to use it is pretty obvious. Turning the top increases or decreases the volume. The action itself is wonderful with small levels of haptic feedback. It's seriously satisfying. Okay, so volume is its main feature, but the function button I mentioned earlier gives you basic controls. So for when things like playing music, you have play, pause, forward track, backward track, and mute, all easily accessible using your thumb. Now onto the RGB, where you have a certain level of customization here. There are 4 modes. First one is on constantly with your preferred choice of colour. You can set this by turning the dial to whichever colour you want. And secondly, auto off after 5 seconds of non-use, and this is mainly to preserve the battery. 3 is multicoloured breathing, and the 4th one is just plain off. So I've successfully paired and used this on my Mac Mini running the latest OS, my iPhone and iPad running iOS 18, my Windows 10 PC, my ROG Ally running Windows 11, my Android phone, and my Steam Deck. Now I've mainly had this sat on my desk on my PC, but I found it really useful when sat on the sofa with my PC connected to my TV. I have the knob sat next to me and I can control it without a series of button presses on the keyboard. It's much more intuitive and much more comfortable. So once connected and set up your RGB, there you have one seriously cool looking device sat on your desk. I get this isn't for everyone, and for some this may be just a bit too much. But for me, who has a single button to turn on and off my PC because reaching over to my PC just isn't cool enough, this fits perfectly into my workflow. So let me know then what you think in the comments below. Is this something you're going to get to level up your desk? That was my look at the Fosi Audio Wireless Volume Knob, the VOL20. Please do like, please do subscribe. Until the next video. Bye bye.